On this episode of Tiger Talk News, we'll see how the theater department is getting ready for the upcoming musical.
And Ashton gives us a look into the upcoming Maple Leaf Festival.
But first, the newest addition to the CHS campus is getting closer to completion.
Your Tiger Talk News starts now.
Welcome to Tiger Talk News. I'm Chuda.
And I'm Ailey. To start off this week's episode, it's the time of the year. Maple Leaf is around the corner. Ashton Cross gives us a look at this year's event.
The Maple Leaf festivities begin this week. President and CEO of Carthage Chamber of Commerce, Julie Reams, tells us how the process gets started.
It's a year-long process. It does take a lot of time to wrangle. 9 days of activities that we start the weekend before the actual parade, which is the third Saturday in October. And we have a huge committee that comes together, and we just start knocking out what the events are going to look like. What is there anything we're going to add, going to delete, maybe not have, or anything like that. Just we start the planning process with the theme and who the Grand Marshal is, get all of those applications. We get vendor information out in March, and then we start taking parade entries, and it's just, it takes a long time. What I enjoy the most is people use this as it's their homecoming. It's them coming back and seeing their family, and with it being such a family event, kids leaving smiling, the parade being 2 hours long on TV. It's the largest event in the whole area. It's Carthage love, but it's a regional event that brings thousands of people.
Besides the parade, one of the more popular activities of Maple Leaf is the Queen Pageant, which includes several of our CHS students.
So running for Maple Leaf, you basically just send an application in, and then when it comes to the competition day, you just wear a nice dress on stage, you'll do some modeling, you'll do a talent. There's a question portion, so you'll answer some random question that I give you on stage. Last year I did it for the first time because my mom made me, but this year I decided to do it again, not only because it's my senior year, but just because I had a really good time with the girls that participated last year. When it comes to Maple Leaf, I'm just excited for the parade, the Maple Leaf Festival on the square, just all the activities that come with Maple Leaf. Just getting to attend all those things with my family is just probably one of my favorite memories of just being here with my family.
We're really excited for this year's Maple Leaf Parade. Signing out for Tiger Talk News, this is Ashton Cross.
The new baseball field is finally coming into shape. Zach gives us details about the new field.
Construction on the new field has been underway for a few months now, and it is coming together.
I think that everybody that's been involved in this project's done a really good job. Anxiously awaiting probably is a better term. I know everybody's ready to be on the field practicing, but people have done a great job getting it ready, and we are very excited to have practice out here.
Carl Luton has a lot of history as the home of the Tigers, but the new stadium ushers the program into the future.
Carl Luton has a lot of history, and there's been a lot of good memories there, but just in terms of updates, turf, batting cages, our locker room, there are some things that are pretty nice. I think that there's a really good opportunity to upgrade our practices and do some different things just based on the turf, but we'll miss Carl Luton for sure. I think everybody in the program will, but we're excited to be out here.
But no one is more excited about the stadium than the players, more specifically, the younger guys.
Well, first of all, we have to look at this from a transportation area. Whenever we look at where we were at Carl Luton, I was a freshman last year, and I had to get hitch rides from different people. So from that perspective, it was kind of got old driving from place to place, and I think that this field will give an upgrade. Along with that, I think that it'll get more people to try out because it's closer and it's easily accessible. So I think we'll have more people come out and hopefully have a better team.
The Tigers are expected to play their first game of the spring season on their new field. Reporting for Tiger Talk News, I'm Zach Owenshaw.
Thank you, Zach, for the information about the new baseball field. I'm looking forward to going to the games.
Last but not least, we have a new musical coming up. Damian Pauly gives us a look behind the scenes of Rock of Ages.
The Carthage High School Theater Department has been drumming up their latest performance entitled Rock of Ages. Let's go talk to some students and teachers about the performance.
So the musical's called Rock of Ages. Essentially, it's what's called a jukebox musical, where they take famous music that existed and then they mash it together into a story. And what they've done here is taken a lot of classic 80s tunes and then kind of wrote a story around it. which is really, really cool. I love this music. This is music I grew up on when I was younger. It's my go-to music. I know the kids are enjoying it because of what it is, and I know our audience is going to appreciate it as well because some of them grew up on this in their high school years and maybe even younger. So it's got some pivotal memories attached to the music that we're performing. Honestly, just come support the kids. They've done a phenomenal job. They've come together as a cast, and I'll be interested and excited to see the story that they're going to be telling.
My role in the musical is Stacy Jacks. So he's this famous rocker guy, but he falls from fame because he's kind of a jerk.
My role in the musical is I am currently in like this waitress trio, and I'm also a featured dancer and part of the ensemble.
It'll just be a great time. You can sing along. The whole audience will be singing along. Everyone knows these songs. If you don't, you'll learn the songs during the musical.
So it takes songs that already exist and it puts them into a musical. So this one is a bunch of like classic 80s rock, so I think a lot of people will really enjoy that.
So the musical is going to take place November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So the show will be at 7 p.m., and that will be a Thursday, Friday, and there will be 2 showings on Saturday. And we'll also kick out more details both on our Facebook page, and we'll have some posters that will be hung up as well. And there's an Instagram page as well. The location is going to be over at the 6th grade center. It's the CH Auditorium, or the Carthage Auditorium, and that will be 6th grade center, old high school for those who are not familiar.
It certainly sounds like our students have been putting in a lot of work. If you want to go see this performance, it's at the Carthage R9 School Auditorium, November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Be there to support our students.
Thanks, Damien, for the musical info. I really want to see it now.
Well, that's all for this episode of Tiger Talk News.
Catch you guys on the next one.